All right, we are live. Okay, I just hit the fully live button, so if you're watching this after the fact, I gave an initial introduction, but forgot to hit go live. So it was putting the video out there, but I don't know if it notified anybody and actually was available for them to see. This is Demon Ex Machina Titanic Scion, or could be, depending on the context and what the developer of the anime game wants to call it, could be Daemon Ex Machina. There's no way to know unless you already know. So if you know, you know. But if you don't know, you don't know. That's kind of obvious, you know what I mean? What is this phrase that the kids use? If you know, you know? I mean, obviously, if you know, you know. I guess it implies if you know this thing, then you know about this thing. Usually used for some sort of inside info about a movie, an anime, a culture, some group, video game, something of that sort. All right, let me double check that running this on my Steam Deck didn't screw up the settings. Okay, it didn't. Good, good, good. Some developers don't know that when you save to the cloud on Steam, you save the game data, like the saved games. You know, you sync up the saved games on the cloud. You could sync up some other settings, but generally speaking, you don't sync graphics settings to the cloud, which FromSoft did with Sekiro, which was very annoying going from Steam Deck to PC, PC to Steam Deck, because each time I would go to the other one, I'd have to reset all the graphics settings. So when someone's using Cloud Sync on Steam, and they're going from one system to another, you can just assume that those two systems have probably very different specs. So you're not going to want the same graphics settings across the two of them. So please, developers, stop syncing graphics settings to the cloud. It doesn't work that way. It's not supposed to. It even goes against Steam's official guidelines for using Steam Cloud. All right, let me adjust my microphone, get it right up in my face. If I'm not getting some spittle on this thing, it's not close enough. You know what I mean? All right, let's get a boost of energy here in real life.
You ought to consider buying equipment from the shop.
We are hanging out with Ash here. Now, we're doing this mouse and keyboard style on the PC. What's more PC gamer than a mouse and keyboard? Am I right, guys? All right, let's go talk to this guy. I think I just completed a mission. I was playing this on the Steam Deck, and I'm shocked how good the Steam Deck actually is when it comes to performance on this thing. You have to turn everything down super low, but with TSR, everything down low at the Steam Deck's native resolution, it was incredible. Like, it maintained a pretty consistent 60 most of the time. And that's wild considering it's an open world game. But it's less surprising given that the textures in this game are not terribly impressive, to say the least. I failed this last time. We'll give it one more shot, and then I'll probably just give up. I'm not a fan of these races in these games. I ran out of femto energy. So I need to alternate between my stamina and my femto. Use my stamina until the stamina gets low, and then use the femto. That's probably the solution. Go. He's beating me on time, but last time I missed like 3 or 4 of the circles. It's actually easy to miss them if you're not careful. Whoa, whoa now. Oh! You really want to control your angle and direction with the mouse. If you try to control it with the WASD keys, you'll do like a dodge maneuver, and you'll be way, way off from getting in that circle. We're going to stamina our way up here. And right before we hit 0 stamina, we're going to go into femto super mode. Oh, shit, I missed that one. And then we're going to go back to stamina. I think this is how to do it. There's even a timer, as if you didn't have enough pressure as it was. All right, if you're in the chat, sound out. Say hi. Say hello. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit the like button. That helps out a lot. If you're watching this after the fact, why not leave a comment? Because apparently YouTube thinks you don't count unless you leave a comment. I believe you count if you show up to watch. I don't think you should have to leave a comment to count as a view. But, you know, YouTube's always looking for ways to screw up their platform and make it worse. And they do a pretty good job of that. They really do a good job making YouTube worse and worse over time. Occasionally they'll fix some nonsense they messed up, but on the whole, YouTube continually gets worse. Ah, shit. I hit the wrong... See? That's why you don't hit the WASD for this. I feel like I'm way behind whatever the other dude's name is. Come on. You go a little slower using the stamina, but it's much easier to control. Hey, Meggie, how's it going, man? Welcome. Oh, shit. Oh, we're in the tunnel. Oh, no, no. Okay. All right, let's go super boost mode, and then let's go stamina mode. I suck at this. This is like a racing minigame. It's like Superman 64. Remember that crappy game? You probably, you may remember it from the angry video game nerd doing his, oh shit. I'm totally out of stamina, so now I gotta wait for the stamina to fully recharge. Oh shit! I almost missed that. I probably should have just missed that one rather than lose all that time. All right, let's gain some time here by, get up there. No. Okay. All right, now let's go to stamina. We got our stamina back. Shit. How do I get down there? There we go. All right, femto time. This thing goes on almost forever, but whatever. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I was behind. I only missed one. Don't fail me. You better not freaking fail me, dude. Yeah, they gave me extra 10 seconds for missing one. I think it's 10 seconds per missed ring. Okay, I don't think I failed. I failed it last time. And what's crazy is if you fail one of these mini games, it says mission failed, and you have to restart from your previous save as if you died. I'm like, okay, we're just racing. I mean, oh no, it is a mission fail. All right, screw it. I'm not doing that again. Watch this. It treats it like you died. I didn't die. Come on now. Select difficulty and resume from your last save. Yeah, I'm not going to do that again. Wait, there was a Harry Potter PS1 game? Now, my wife both loves and hates how I'm often super pedantic about things, but I would often emphasize that the PS1 is a separate console from the PlayStation. Like, many people will say, in Dark Souls 1, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, there's no such thing as Dark Souls 1. And people are like, well, you know what I mean. You mean the first Dark Souls? Yeah, but it's called Dark Souls. There is no game called Dark Souls 1. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that sometimes a game will actually have a sequel or prequel and put the word 1 in front of it just as something to like make it sound cool. For example, you have Octopath Traveler 0. So there have been a few games, I believe, that use the 1, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. Die! Oh, I got the missiles. I got the missile launcher. Bam! I love this weapon. It's slow to fire, but it does a shite ton of damage. I also equipped a shield in case I encounter like a tough boss or something. I can use the shield. Anyone else? Anyone else want a piece of this? Let's send that to the hangar. So I think, okay, these are two shields, but neither one looks particular. Or what is this? A midweight cuirass of, no, that's a cuirass and that's a shield. That didn't give me the stats on it though. Well, clicking that, show me this. No, it won't. All right, we'll just get a fusion. An MI1 factor. So I got to tell you, if you're new here, or anyone watching this who doesn't normally watch my content, even if you're watching it after the fact, I can tell you right now, I almost never play mech games. Now, granted, what I have right now is technically a... Whoops, I'm trying to remember what the keys are because I was just doing the... I was just doing this on the Steam Deck. What? Oh, control, okay. Steam Deck, I have to use, obviously, gamepad controls. And the gamepad controls for this are actually really good. It's just kind of hard to swap between gamepad and, you know, PC keyboard and mouse because you got to, like, learn two different control schemes. That's that quest that we're not going to do anymore. What's down here? Oh, it's an oasis. The game has oases. Yeah, the Platinum Collection games that include 1 through 3 on the label. But don't, when they say 1, though, aren't they just referring to the first one and retroactively putting a 1 on it? By the way, sometimes when I'm down by the water, I'll get a warning message that says, like, something about water proximity. So I don't know what that's about. It's not saying it now. I don't think you take damage if you fall into deep water, but I've never tried it. By the way, if you travel along the ground and you hit something like an obstruction, that's automatic right there. I'm not doing that. I'm not spinning my character. She's doing that automatically to avoid some of those obstructions. So it's nice that you don't just run into it and halt your progress. But sometimes it'll cause you to roll in a direction you don't want to and kind of throw you off. Have I played the Lost Planet series? I played one of them. I bought it on Steam, and I remember kind of liking it. But for whatever reason, I was just busy with some other stuff and didn't play enough of it to really get a good idea of how good it is. I heard that a lot of people really love it. Which one's the best? Which Lost Planet should I play if I'm going to go back and play one? In fact, I should check out which one I have. Let me pull up my Steam account. You're not going to see me do this because I have it set to game view, so you're only seeing the game, which is really cool that I can do it that way. I have Lost Planet Extreme Condition, and I have Lost Planet 2. Didn't even know that. I have Lost Ember, Lost Ember Rekindled, Fable the Lost Chapters, and Lost Ruins. I have so many games. Sometimes I see games advertised on Steam for sale, and I'm like, that's a really good deal. That game looks like it might be good. And then I go to try to buy it, and it's like, oh, it's already in my library. And I've never even played it. I didn't even know I had it. I've got like just under 600 games right now. Let's take a look. How many games do I have in my library? And I think this excludes the ones I've hidden, because sometimes like I'd buy something and it'd give me a free game that I don't want. It's like not even interested in it. All games, it says 512, but that's not an accurate number. I think if I go to Wasted, there's this website. Let me tell you the Wasted on Steam. No. That's the game Wasted. Steam Time. It's called steamtime.info. You put in your username, your Steam username, and it'll tell you how much time you've blown on Steam. So let me show you that. So you get to see this. MarcFoxx. That's a different guy. Here we go. 3,987 hours, 603 games. 16-year-old account. Wasted. All right. Back to business. So I do notice that there's sometimes a haze over the graphics that I don't like, so I'm going to look into maybe getting rid of that, especially if it's raining. You remember from last time that it put that awkward haze on the screen, so it looked like the contrast was just horribly off. Not a fan. Oh, shit, I missed. I wasn't locked on. Duh, you alien scum. Actually, I don't even know what these things are. What are the Immortals? Are they aliens? Are we, like, fighting for Earth? Are we on a different planet? Who are we fighting and why? I don't know. Because I've never watched the anime. I know nothing about it. I know of animes. Anime, I guess you don't put a plural on it. At least not in Japanese. I don't know. Do Americans put an S on anime for multiples? Japanese typically don't have a plural form, but if they do, it's kind of awkward. They add like almost an entire word to it. Like generally speaking, the word is both plural and singular, but sometimes they put tachi at the end to emphasize that it's definitely plural. Kodomo tachi, all the children. Oh, look at that. What is that thing called? A Hypnos. Well, let's take care of the little guys first. Whenever it comes to a fight between one big creature and a bunch of smaller ones, I always want to get rid of the smaller ones first so that they don't peck away at me while I'm fighting the big guy. That's always been my strategy. All right. Ash is handling the little guy. Oh, shit. I'm going to handle the big guy while Ash has the little one distracted. Grab, grab. Oh, mash the button like... Oh, shit. Hit the wrong button. Mash the button like a monkey. I think I told you guys, I hate button mashing mechanics in games. I hate it. Kind of like in the original God of War series. You get up to a door, it's like, mash the button to open the gate. Why? Why am I mashing a button? It's stupid. It just feels dumb and juvenile, and you're just doing damage to your controller or keyboard. Woo! Oh shit, where'd he go? He disappeared. Okay, there he is. Here we go. Oh, you ain't gonna get me. Grab him, grab him, grab. Yes! Rip his face off. Yeah! You don't need that face, buddy. It was ugly anyway, bro. Who wants an ugly face? Isn't it better to not have a face than to have an ugly one? Alright, what do we want here? How about... Let me know if the audio balance is good, Maggie. I listened to my live stream from yesterday, and I'm like, holy crap, you could barely even hear the game at all. I really needed to turn the game volume up. I just didn't realize it at the time. Oh, yeah, shallow waters. Why is it telling me that? Why do I care? What would I care about shallow waters for? Shallow waters sounds like a cool name for a town. Welcome, guys, to Shallow Waters. Are we going deep? Are we going deep? Look at that jump. Now that's a jump. Let me tell you something. Doesn't even require any stamina. I will tell you one thing. To do this with mouse and with the mouse and keyboard is so much harder than an analog stick. Like, the way I have to move my fingers on the keyboard, it takes a lot of finesse and dexterity. It's so much easier, but, you know, you don't really need to do that, so who cares? Oh, let's bust this shit up. Audio's okay. Awesome. I'd prefer if the audio was amazing, but I'll take okay. It's like when I asked that girl out to the prom in high school, and I said, what do you think? You want to go to prom with me? And she's like, I guess that's okay. It's like, okay, I'll take that. I'm just kidding, guys. True story about the prom, though. So, I met this girl, and she had this boyfriend, supposedly broke up with him. She would still hang out with him from time to time. She talked about how he had trouble getting over the end of the relationship. I hung out with her. We did stuff. We were a thing, at least I thought. And then, apparently, she didn't want her ex-boyfriend to know about me. That should have been a huge red flag, but I was pretty naive at the time. She was kind of, sort of my first girlfriend, depending on how you look at it. You know, back then, like, you didn't always put a label on shit. So when it came time to go to the prom, she didn't want to go with me because she didn't want her ex-boyfriend to feel alone and blah, blah, blah. So I ended up inviting a different girl to go to the prom, and she said yes. They both just happened to be Korean. So the first girl's Korean, the second girl's Korean. I've told this story before. So we go to the prom, and it's the four of us in my car. What I thought was my girlfriend, her what I thought was her ex-boyfriend, and then this other chick who was really into me, even though I barely knew her. And not a lot happened on prom because I really, you know, didn't want to jeopardize what I thought I had with the first chick. But it turned out she hadn't broken up with him. I wasn't her boyfriend. He was. I was the other dude. I was the side guy. So that sucked. But anyway, the relationship ended not too long after, and I got over it and moved on with life. That's just how it goes. You know what I mean? Hey, look. Let's go get that. Whoop. All right. I want to know. Who is it that's roaming the countryside, just leaving random treasure chests everywhere? Who's doing that? What's their logic behind it? They're like, oh, hey, here's a little alcove of a stone overhang. I'll just put a treasure chest here. Why? Why would you do that? Oh, yeah, take this rocket to the face, stray. Oh, yes. That's so satisfying to hit him with that huge explosion. Now we're going to grab him and throw him. Oh, yeah. Oh, he didn't die? Oh, that was way off. Broke my lock-on. And dead. I do love the controls in this. It feels very natural. I was able to intuit most of the controls without having to look them up. In fact, I don't think I've looked up any of the controls. I love it when you play a game and you don't have to look up what the controls are. There are so many games on PC where you can kind of figure out the gamepad controls. There aren't that many buttons on a gamepad. Sometimes they have dual functionality, or you have to hold one button while pressing another button, and that can be hard to figure out on your own. But, you know, you think mouse and keyboard, there are a lot of buttons, keys, when you're working with a mouse and keyboard. So it's not always easy to figure them out without looking in the menus. And this one I didn't have to. Yeah, these are emergency stashes hidden in plain sight, so anybody can stumble upon them.
All right.
Kind of like these repair containers. Although the repair containers almost always accompany like a base or some sort of structure. Hey, Geek Boy installed this one. Thanks, Geek Boy. Geek Boy with an I, not a Y. So I can now use this because Geek Boy installed it, because we are online. All right, so this is what I changed my mech to look like. If you remember what she used to look like, it was far more pinkish and purple. I kind of see that as pink, but then other times I'm like, I think that's purple. I don't know. What do you think, Maggie? Is that pink or is that purple? It's supposed to be a reimagined Verge, Ellie's gear from Xenogears, as you are well aware from yesterday's stream. Yeah, I forgot to notify everyone on X that there wasn't going to be a stream yesterday evening because the wife and I had a date night. It was a lot of fun. We got to enjoy some good food, some good drinks, some interesting cocktails, Christmas-themed cocktails. One of them was like a hot chocolate with, I think, a cranberry flavor, as well as whiskey or bourbon. One of those. I get those confused. And then there was another like cranberry drink mixed with some other stuff. A cranberry prosecco, which my wife is a sucker for prosecco. And then she also has these two cats. So I always joke that, you know, if for any reason she and I split up, she's going to be the cat woman drinking wine. Hey, let's access this thing. Do I have to mash a button like a retard? No, I don't. Okay. Ooh, War Scythe. A balanced helm. Oh, it's not a helm. It's not a weapon. It's a helm. Yeah, we'll take the flat cable. If you squint, it's pink. So you think it's purple, don't you? Just say it, man. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I mean, I'm gonna cry, but I'll do it off stream. Whoop. Okay, we got that. And what was over there? I saw some. Oh yeah, some junk. Resources. All right, let's go look for a quest that we can do. I don't want that stupid racing mini game thing. That's dumb. How do I unselect that? Let's select a different one. Bow user, become a star. Okay, so many of these require that you equip a certain piece of equipment. I really just don't feel like doing that. I want to use what I have. Let's go here. Fast travel. You ever hear about those guys or those people, those gamers that are like, fast travel is stupid, it ruins the experience. So they'll play a game like Oblivion or Skyrim without using any fast travel. Hey, more power to you, bro. That ain't me, and I ain't joining. I'm all about saving time in games. Look at that. It often one-shots stuff. Did I rescue someone? Who said thanks? Is it her? No, that's Ash. Ash is male. Oh, shit, I missed. You made me miss my missile. Rocket launcher, whatever the hell it is. Oh, what is that? That looks interesting. I like these little bloated creatures, that the Paraxenos, because it has that accent on the second A. It's not a Paraxenos, it's Paraxenos. Okay. You dead, bro. Enjoy the afterlife, sucker. One shot. I know I didn't pick up the shit he dropped, but whatever. Hit control to do a scan. Reminds me a lot of the scan in Stellar Blade. Maggie, did you see that they're already working on Stellar Blade 2? I mean, we knew that, but we just got more proof of that recently. I'd be totally cool with them doing a direct sequel and using Eve again. And I'd also be cool with them, like, having a different character, maybe. That's fine by me. I know a lot of people would love to see Eve again, and I would too, but that's definitely not, like, a thing I would be a stickler for. They could make an equally hot chick. Skyrim, no fast travel, HUD contrast, negative 99. Yeah, the HUD contrast, that's new to me. All right, let's see what we got here. Can I interact with this thing? Yes, I can. Oh, it's just one of these. Okay, let's do higher frequency. By the way, doing this on the Steam Deck, so much harder with a gamepad. This is like super easy with mouse and keyboard. But yeah, some things are just better with mouse and keyboard. Some things are better with a gamepad. I know a lot of people argue about one being superior to the other. I think they're situational. It depends. And of course, it's also highly, highly dependent on which one you feel comfortable with. If you don't feel comfortable using a mouse and keyboard, you're never going to think it's the better option. Like, you're just not going to think it's the better option. But if you're good with both, and I'm very comfortable with both, then, you know, there are certain cases where you pretty much always prefer one over the other. And the prime example I give is you will pretty much always prefer mouse and keyboard for first-person shooters. Now, I will say this. Mouse and keyboard's probably the biggest limitation. The biggest limitation for mouse and keyboard is probably your gaming position. Because you kind of gotta be at the desk. Now, there are some ways to work around that, but it ultimately, you know, you gotta be mostly upright. Now, I mean, I could slouch and lean back and whatnot, but you really don't want to get too unergonomic because it could end up hurting you in the end. But with a gamepad, man, you could be lying down on a sofa, reclined in your recliner. You could be hanging off the sofa upside down, although that might be hard to play upside down. Invert the controls. Invert the controls and play upside down. So yeah, sometimes when playing mouse and keyboard, I do miss the fact that when I do play with the gamepad, I mean, I could be like back here just chilling with my gamepad. But with mouse and keyboard, I gotta be right up on this bad boy. Get up on it. I have to get down on it. You know what I mean? But sometimes you want to get down on it. You know what I mean? All right, where were we going? To the close quest point. That one right there. Let's go follow the actual quest marker. Up, and away. So, I guess at some point I'm going to get an actual mech. I don't know. Maybe. I wonder what that'll be like. Somebody said you don't use the mechs all that often, though. I love the way you glide across the ground. Like, look at that. It looks like I'm skiing. I did put some additional clothes on my character. Her exosuit, obviously, that's full coverage. But instead of her having what looked like a pink gym workout outfit, you know, with sports bra and shorts, I put her in like a regular suit. I got tired of the gym approach, gym style, gym clothing. All right. I got to work on a way to get more people into these streams. What should I do? Game giveaways? I don't know if that necessarily works to bring people in. I'll look up some strategies. I really do want to build up to have a solid base of at least around like 15 to 30-ish people. I'd be totally happy with that. Yeah, the bar DJs always love the get down on it. It's just a classic, isn't it? I mean, even if you don't necessarily like the song, like I would never listen to the song, like by myself in the car. But as far as like dancing to it or that sort of club bar environment, it fits. All right, let's see. We're going that way, right? Yes. I always get distracted by treasure. Shinies. Must collect the shinies. Whoop. Now, oftentimes they'll use really high cliffs like this to corral you and force you into approaching things from a certain direction, because that cliff is so high, I can't gain enough altitude to go over it. So that's how they control some of your movement in the open world, is by having super high cliffs that you can't get above. In many ways, this reminds me a lot of Xenoblade Chronicles X. Because in that game you had dolls, which looked very similar to this, and you could fly with them and control them in not the same way, but similar way. Alright, I guess I gotta go around this thing, obviously. If we can't go through it, and we can't go over it, we'll go around it. Hey, palm trees. Tropical Dream. Uh-oh, somebody's shooting at me. I love how these organic-looking creatures can shoot you with lasers. I guess it works, whatever. It's a thing, okay? This isn't meant to be realistic. Or is it? So the first attack of my combo can send me, like, careening towards them. Watch this. Bam! I love that. And you can get stuff that extends the distance from which you can fly towards an enemy. Boop. Beware. This is a F to interact kind of game. You could change F and E, so you could be using E as the standard interact, but I've gotten used to F at this point. Alright, so these plants don't look too bad. I mean, as close as you can get to them, they look okay. None of the textures in this game look amazing. And one thing I would like for them to do is offer a high-resolution texture pack for those that can handle it. Because I could definitely handle a high-resolution texture pack. How the hell do I get in there? I gotta go all the way around this giant cliff? Yeah. As far as graphics go, the biggest, easiest complaint to make about the game is obviously the low-resolution textures. Whoa, stop. Oh, it's treasure. Whoa, shit. It's a stray. No, it's an Axiom Division Guard, whatever the Axiom is. I guess the Axiom is bad. I fight them, so they must be bad, right? Wait a minute. Are we the bad guys? I'm looting during combat. Now, no, I didn't do that in World of Warcraft. I wasn't one of those guys that started looting in the middle of combat. That was always a douchebag move. Alright, so that's over there. Can we get through this way? I'm going to abandon Ash for the moment. Oh, let's unlock. Can we unlock this? Control device. Your control is gone, buddy. Yeah, F was often the melee button. That's right. And I used to think of it as F for fight. Oh, shit. It hit the thingy. There we go. No turret for you. Out of stamina. Well, that sucks. Gotta get him before he gets me. Bam. Let's collect those purple cubes. You want as many purple cubes as possible. Any more enemies? It says there's one, like, right in front of me. Is it in there? No, it's up. It's up here. Is Ash fighting it over here? Ash, where are you, bro? He's right there. Oh, he killed it. Okay. Let's see. Any carcasses to loot? So for my latest video, the top 5 great games I just don't love, I played quite a bit. I played like maybe a half hour's worth of Red Dead Redemption 2 just to capture footage. And I thought maybe this time it would grip me, and I'd feel like, yeah, I want to play this game. And it almost did, but, yeah, you know. I really don't like the idea of all the enemies in the game being nothing other than just animals and people. Red Iculus, how's it going, man? Mech Assault on Xbox. I've seen the cover. I can kind of see the cover right now, but I never played it. Are you a mech guy, Red? I can tell you right now, I'm generally not, but I just really like this game for some reason. I like the open world aspect of it. I think if this were mission-based, like the original Demon Ex Machina, I probably wouldn't like it as much. I tried Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. It just didn't do it for me. Explosive container. Should we hit it? I'm going to go with no. Although I do have a question. Why would they put an explosive container right there? There are no enemies around. Nice. That fire just blew right through the walls. I don't think fire works that way, but that's cool. Hey, what's this? Is this like a battery? Nope. It just blowed up. Hey, can we explode this junk? Yeah, we can. Cool. Hey, he's a bad guy. Now he's dead. Red says this has a Tribes feel to it. Oh, what is Tribes? Is Tribes a mech game? If it is, I am not aware. Now, I've never seen the anime either, and I don't know whether they prefer to call it Demon Ex Machina or Daemon. I know when it comes to the Linux kernel components that are spelled the same way, D-A-E-M-O-N, they're pronounced Daemon. But I think that's mainly to avoid offending Christians. Like, you know, you don't want to use Linux and then tell your mom you just launched a daemon, or a demon rather. Oh, I just launched this demon. I have demons on my computer, Mom. What? Jimmy, stop using that satanic computer. No, Jimmy, we told you. No Satanism when your mom's here. But, Dad... That's it. We gotta burn that computer now. We're calling Preacher Jameson. Alright, how do I get through this thing? Is, Daemon Latin version? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know, guys. Whenever I see the word D-A-E-M-O-N, I always think of Linux. I can't get in there. It won't let me... You know, this is probably a quest I don't have yet, so... Whatevs, bro. Uh-oh. Oh, that would probably hurt me if I hit it. Let's get out of here. Whoop. Oh, whoa. I got stuck. Yeah, when you get close up to textures... Like, let me see if I can do it right here. Yeah, if you get real close up in good lighting, you can see the textures are not great. It's the kind of stuff you might see in a higher resolution PS2 game, or maybe a PS3 game, you know. It's the Greek word for demon. Okay, well now we know. And knowing is half the battle. Thanks, G.I. Joe. I know I'm dating myself by using these references. How do I get to this? Okay, let's see if we can go up high enough. I think this is going to exceed our maximum altitude. Oh! We hit our attitude limit. That's the limit of our attitude, guys. Our attitude can't go any higher. I wonder... Oh, you know what? I think that's a different... Is that a different map section? Doesn't look like it. Let's zoom in. Hey, look, horsies. What's that, a cloud? Or... What's that? Lucas. What's that? Mac. Is that another player? Or no, those are just bases established by those players. Let's see. I'm trying to get to that, so I need to fly around this way. But what is that? Attachment. See, I need an attachment for that stupid shit. Alright, we'll go around this way. That appears to be the way to go. So, Red, have you played this game? Ooh, I'm burning the femto. I'm burning the femto at both ends. How did I use that much femto? I need to restore it. I need to restock it. Let's look for some femto restocking. Not a lot around here, is there? Oh, and Red, I don't know if you like mechs and you haven't tried it. Xenoblade Chronicles X. Amazing. Get the definitive edition. If you have a Switch, you could play it on that. I'm not a big Nintendo fan anymore. I used to love Nintendo. But Xenoblade Chronicles X is just incredible. If you can handle the combat style. It's a JRPG, but the combat is kind of like an MMO in some ways. You auto-fight by default, and then you select special abilities or skills, and then they go on a cooldown. And so it's all about learning the best rotation, and in that way it is very MMO-ish. But Xenoblade Chronicles was very much story-based. It was semi-linear. There was an open world aspect to it, but you unlocked areas as you progressed. But Xenoblade Chronicles X is very different. A whole lot less on the story and very open world, like hugely open. I played Xenoblade Chronicles X. I did actually buy it. I did play it on the Wii, but then I started emulating it on my PC. And when I emulated on the PC, I actually used the Wii U controller. I played on the Wii U. I used the Wii U tablet controller connected to my computer while emulating it. It was actually really fun. I have since sold my Wii U, but that, I gotta say, Xenoblade Chronicles X, best game on the Wii U. I bought a Wii U just for that game. I don't regret it. Not one bit. It was worth it. I'd do it again. I'd freaking do it again. And yes, your character in this game does speak. Oh, and just to give you an idea how different Xenoblade Chronicles X is from the rest of the series, you don't have a set character. You create your character when you start the game. So that should really clue you in that it's very different. Because most JRPGs, you don't create a character. It's given to you. You know, everything's kind of set. The character has a backstory, a name, all that stuff, you know? Sometimes you can rename the character, but you can't change anything else. What do we do? Yes, I'm all set. I'm on it. Oh, you want me to carry shit? Is this menial work? Did I play Zombie U? I didn't. I know a lot of people said they thought it was awesome. I just, you know, nothing about it appealed to me. I'm also not a zombie fan. Okay, how do I'm supposed to carry these things. So how do I carry them? Hello? That obviously didn't work. Can I get in this thing? Change into heavyweight armor and talk to Grun. Why do all these things make me change my armor? Don't I have to go back to the base to change the armor? I don't want to do that. I'm going to have to start changing the armor, I guess. But you know what? I have my current loadout saved, so that's fine. Is there anywhere close by where I could fast travel back to? Supply base level 1 sonar. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is any of this? No, I kind of know what some of the stuff is. Let's go to that right there real quick. Let's see what that is. I'm still learning about this game, obviously. I've got about maybe 10, well, less than 10 hours. Maybe 8.5, 9. Come here, doggy doggy. Oh, poor puppy. You dead, dog. Demon dogs, or daemon dogs, if we want to go Greek. Whoop. Hey, what is that? Is that something I can interact with? No. I tell you what, if I'm going to play a science fiction style game, I love it when they give you a scanner. I like the scanner in Metroid. I've gotten Metroid Prime up and running on my PC with emulation. Don't tell Nintendo, they'll sue me. But they have no right to sue me because it's totally legal. But I got Metroid Prime up and running, the remaster of it, whatever that's called. And got it working with mouse and keyboard. really cool, actually. So much more enjoyable playing that game with mouse and keyboard. Installed Sonar. Do I need to activate this thing? Nope, it's already activated. And oh, the installer is Sonar. That's the dude's name. Could be a chick. Most people playing this, I imagine, are dudes. I don't know. How many chicks are into Demon X Machina? Yeah, I heard about the Watch Dogs port for Wii U. I didn't get that. What's interesting is I think the Wii started getting a few more kind of adult games. Not adult and like pornographic or anything like that, but started to get games that were for a more mature audience. And then the Wii U is where we all started to be like, whoa, Nintendo, what are you doing? You're putting like these regular games that sometimes have a 17 plus rating, whatever the rating was, you know? Up until then, Nintendo had always been known as mainly aiming at kids or younger adults, juveniles. Okay, I wish I could teleport to these things. Whoop. All right, what do we got over here? We got a little shiny doodad. These remind me a lot of Xenoblade, because in the Xenoblade world, you just run over those things, you collect them. And they were often like monster parts or random collectible things. You could fill up this thing called the Collectopedia, and if you fill up an entire line, you get a reward. And if you fill up an entire page, which was an entire area, you'd also get a reward. I got Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition up and running on my computer with an emulator, which is totally legal. Looked pretty good. Would love to go back through that game at some point, but you know, it just takes so much time to get through those big long JRPGs, and there are just so many games I haven't gotten to yet that I don't know if I'll ever really get back to them. Same thing with Xenogears. But in Xenogears, the mechs were far more limited. They were in there, they were called gears, but you know, it wasn't like this. It wasn't like Xenoblade Chronicles X. And then Xenosaga picked up after several of the people from Square Enix that worked on Xenogears left. But Xenosaga never quite lived up to what Xenogears had established. God dang, I got stuck in that as a combo. Oh yeah, there we go. Flinch factor. Sometimes I find it hard to figure out where the enemies are. Oh, they're dead. Okay. The combat music's okay. They really need to add more tracks. It's like one track, and that one track does start to get repetitive. I'd love for them to like throw in, you know, 3 or 4 different combat tracks and basically like randomize them. Or maybe just have like different combat music in different areas of the map. Nothing like flying in a mech. Yeah, the thing about this game is you got to be cool with the open world. A lot of people that played the original Demon X Machina, well, not a lot. Some have complained about the open world structure here, saying that it's a lot of busy work and they like the more finely tuned level-based structure of the first game. I never played the first game, probably never will, so I'm not the person to ask about that. I like the freedom of the open world structure here. Yeah, some of the missions are busy work, but you know, that's it's not terribly unusual. Hey, I could replace my current homing missile weapon with that one. Okay, good. That's an upgrade, sort of. And of course, you can only equip so much stuff until you hit like your maximum memory level, and you don't want to go beyond your top memory level. That restricts what you can equip and how much of it. Slide. Oh, well, dude, he was sleeping. I thought he was dead. I thought that was a corpse. Poor guy. He got one-shotted. Osvaldo. So this is apparently a player who died in their own game. So I'm pretty sure when players die, I don't know what the exact conditions are, but they leave a corpse for you. So if you go up to it, you'll basically just get something like a repair spray, ammo restock, femto restock. I've never actually gotten any weapons or armor from player corpses. But there are co-op modes and whatnot, and there is actually a Coliseum mode, which I was playing on the Steam Deck earlier today. What we could do is do some of that. Let's see, what's the button to get into that? That was it right there. All right, let's go back to the base. To the fort, the base. Fort Base. That would actually be a really cool name. Fort Base. Landon Klein, welcome, man. This is Daemon X Machina Titanic Scion. It should be listed on the YouTube page somewhere because I put in the actual name of the game, but I don't know exactly how to find it from your perspective. Daemon X Machina, but Demon is spelled D-A-E-M-O-N. It's based, I believe, on an anime. I'm pretty sure of that. I've never seen the anime. I'm not an anime guy, despite having lived in Japan for 3 years. People love to be like, Mark, what? You don't like anime? But you were in Japan, dude. I'm like, I don't have to like anime. I don't have to like everything that comes out of Japan, bro. All right, let's see if we can turn something in. No, oh, yeah. Holy shit. I didn't know I did that many quests. But yeah, this actually runs really well. Turn all the settings down. It runs great on Steam Deck. You can get 60 even in the overworld. And of course, it runs great on my machine, but, you know, given the textures, their low resolution, you would expect it to. I'm running an AMD Ryzen 7 9800X3D, an RTX 4080 Super, 64 gigabytes DDR5 RAM. 64 is overkill. You don't need 64. 32 is fine. And then a pretty good, but not amazing, NVMe M.2 SSD. Okay, we turned in some shite. So Landon, what do you think? Does this look like the kind of game you'd like to play? As you can see, I changed my character up a bit. I gave her a suit instead of that gym, you know, the sports bra and shorts. And then this is where you can customize your mech, which I think is kind of fun. I usually don't spend a lot of time customizing my characters in games, but the mech, yeah, I loved customizing the look. You can change the colors of every individual piece, but I keep them all consistent because I don't want like different colors. But if you wanted to, you could. And then, really cool thing, you have fashion gear. You can equip any gear you want, and then you can change the look of your gear to whatever other gear you've discovered. So if you really like a certain helmet for its stats, but you don't like the way the helmet looks, don't worry. You could still equip the helmet and just change the look of it to something else, which is what I've done here. You can also put decals. I can put a decal on that tight little tummy there. You guys into tummies? Hey, I can put a decal on her ass. There's literally an ass decal. Well, exosuit ass. All right, what should we put on her butt? That makes it look like the exosuit crapped itself. Oh, you can't even read that 3. A. You can't read those letters. That's totally illegible. I could put a number. Also illegible. I could put kanji. Katakana. Katana. Shogun. Ramen. Kawaii. I could put caution with an arrow. I don't know what the hell that would mean. Caution, high temperature. Okay. Oh, well, you know, Maggie, I got burned by Intel when I bought the 14700K. I got one of the bad batch that started having those problems. And even though I did update the microcode for the motherboard and all that stuff, it was crashing in games, Unreal Engine 5 games, all the freaking time. When I was playing Expedition 33, it would crash when loading a new area. It would crash when going into the menu sometimes. Like, I had dozens and dozens of crashes while playing that game. And I was thinking at the time it was the game. It's just Unreal Engine 5. No. I got this AMD processor, all the crashes gone. Virtually 0 crashes at this point. Should I put a Band-Aid on her ass? How about scratches on that butt? I didn't know I had all these decals. What about a... Okay. Okay now, guys. Slow it down. We're not putting a target on a chick's ass. I don't like the message we're sending here. The UEC looks okay, but you know what? We'll just go with nothing. All that effort. All that effort for nothing. At some point, my wife's going to get home, and she's going to be hearing from the living room. She's going to hear me going, "Yo, what should we put on her ass, guys? Hey, let's put a target on her ass." All right, while I'm thinking about it, let me put out another notification that I'm live. And then I guess I could do the Discord thing. I have a Discord group, I just don't do much with it. I don't have Discord launch automatically because it does use up system resources. You know, that used to be true, Maggie, about Intel versus AMD. AMD used to be inferior. I used to tell people that AMD was good for budget if you didn't want to spend a lot of money or couldn't spend a lot of money. But if you wanted the best performance, just pay a little extra for Intel. That has changed a lot. Like, AMD's pretty much considered the leader now when it comes to gaming CPUs, which is surprising. And at the same time, they're not necessarily a lot cheaper either. So this CPU I bought was like $460 or something. But it's supposed to be the best gaming CPU, at least the best one they had at the time. Wait, what the hell is this thing? Oh, yeah, that's the battle simulator. Let's go to the Coliseum. Wait, oh. Oh, it finally worked. I changed the station dog, the fort dog, to a cat. How do I pet her? There we go. What? What? That's not petting. I stop before anything happens. Oh, she's attacking me. She doesn't like me. Look at she's swiping at my feet. What's the problem? Damn. Cat. Yeah, I can tell you that up until I bought this Ryzen 7 9800X3D, I had only ever purchased one AMD CPU in my life. And it was because I just wanted a media machine for the living room. And I was going as cheap as possible while getting decent enough performance to play at 1080p. Like, play 1080p videos, Netflix, YouTube, all that jazz. So I got an AMD one. Yeah, pre-built machines are often a ripoff. Unless you really, really don't want to do it yourself and you have the money to spare, then it can be worth it, you know. Some people just, they don't want the hassle of having to build it. Especially if, hey, that's the old outfit I had. If you spend, you know, a couple hours putting together your first machine and you go to push the power button and you get a black screen or it doesn't even turn on because you forgot to put the standoffs on the motherboard and you attach the motherboard directly to the case so all the power just dissipates into the metal case. That was the mistake I made the first time I ever built a PC, but I was like a teenager then. I've been building PCs since I was a teen. Back when it was actually hard, when you had to put the little jumper doodads on the hard drives to determine which one's the master hard drive, which one's the slave. Yeah, that was the term back in the day. We used to call them master and slave. With the big, thin, with the wide, super thin IDE cables. You remember those, Maggie?
I'm drinking water.
Man, building PCs now is so much easier. But back in the day, it was such a hassle. All the little jumper switches you had to fiddle with. And those IDE cables were so wide, and you were constantly trying to, like, scrunch them up and move them aside and get them out of the way, and they would block the air cooling. Hey, should we get some ice cream?
They've got out of some cold.
Let's get some ice cream. We'll do a single scoop of matcha with a waffle cone. Thank you. Hey, we got a sticker. We got a stamp, I mean.
They've got a brand new.
I love how out of place that feels. It's very Japanese. Maggie says, my budget PC build is like $500. Can run Cyberpunk and Baldur's Gate 3 with decent frame rate. Yeah, I mean, there's a point of diminishing returns. And I believe that ultimately I passed the diminishing returns by buying a 4080 Super and an AMD Ryzen 7 9800X 3D, and definitely went beyond diminishing returns with 64 gigs. Only reason I got 64 gigs is for editing 4K video. Although lately I think I've been uploading or rendering and uploading my videos in 1440p because 4K took up so much space. What? The dude's name is Asswipe? Is that another player? I thought these were all NPCs because I was fighting these offline on the Steam Deck. They literally call one of their characters Asswipe, but I guess the accent there, so Asswipe? Asswipe? Hey, it's Asswipe. All right, Asswipe, I'm about to whip your ass. Fawn versus Asswipe. This is like some Beavis and Butthead level stuff here, guys. Duel commencing. Alright. Let's see if I can do this. Here we go. Lock on. Got him. Oh, this one only has 3. The other one I used to have had 8. Oh, yeah. That's a good damage right there. So far, I've found all of these fights to be super easy. Only one of them ever got me close to being really hurt, and I was like at half health. All the rest, I like wiped the floor with them. You can equip quite a few weapons. There's a lot to keep track of all at once. Oh yeah, got him. Get him. I got like some special move that I can't remember how to do because I learned how to do it on the Steam Deck. I can't remember what the B button is. Got him. Man, we're just in the darkness over here. Let's get in the light. I don't want to just be in pure darkness. Damn. Damn. Oh, got him. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. He said, he said ass. I was never a Beavis and Butthead fan, but there are some very quotable segments of that show that I should clip and use in my videos.
Now you've done it. We're coming back.
Some future videos I'm working on. One of them is 5 games I love but shouldn't. This is going to be one of them because it's just not normally my kind of thing. All right, let's do another one. Rank up. Oh, it's time for Russ or Russie or Russa. Russe. I like how there's an audience clapping. But you don't see them. Got him. All right, let's lock on. Gotta get all 6. There we go. If they go outside of your lock-on window, you lose the lock-on. So you have to keep them within that window. Damn, what is this? Corrosion? Get that shit off me. He's a status effect kind of guy, isn't he? So you gotta be careful. Oh, I'm blind. Acid blind. Oh, I can't lock on while blind. How long does this last? Okay. Oops. It's harder to hit them when they're in the air because they're just moving so much. At least with the rockets. How do I do my special move? Oh, that's it right there. It's the C button. I totally missed, but that's the button. It's the C button. Okay, even while blind, I can kind of see. Damn, I might die. God, gosh, dang it. Oh, no, he hasn't done much damage to me at all, actually. All those effects, and I've got most of my health still. Come on, do the special. Bam! Oh, that's awesome. I gotta remember to do that special more. So I don't know. I don't think this is PvP. I don't think that's another player. I think these are all NPCs, but I don't know if they're like, not bots. Well, bots. I don't know if they're things, exosuits created by their characters, or if they're just set by the game. That's a good question. Rank up. You like the name Fawn? You know, I normally go by Fox if I make a male character. So when I made a female character, I was like, well, I need something similar to Fox. It's got to be quick, simple, and maybe like an animal, and maybe it should start with an F as well. So I settled on Fawn. I've never met a woman named Fawn, but I imagine there's a JRPG with a chick named Fawn in it somewhere, right? And boom. Oh, man, he's got little turrets with him. That's cheating. That's not one-on-one combat. All right, lock on 6. Got him. I'm stuck walking while I'm firing them, though. And here we go. Do the special. Special. Bam. Golly, that's awesome. I love that move. Damn, it does good damage, too. Can I shoot those things? Yes, I think I can, right? No. Got him. They don't do a good job dodging, I'll say that. Yeah, fawn. A fawn is, I think, is a young deer. But does it have to be a female deer? Let's look that up. What is a fawn? A fawn is a young deer or a baby deer. It can also refer to a light yellowish-brown color, or as a verb, to flatter someone excessively, or to act in a subservient manner. Yeah, fawning over. He's always fawning over her. A young deer in its first year. Hey, that rhymes. A young deer in its first year. A new fighter is joined. Oh, shit. Am I going to be fighting a player? Sora. Uh-oh, it's me versus Sora. I think I'm going to get my ass kicked. If this is a player, I'm going to get my ass. It's got to be a player because they don't have Japanese on anything else. Well, if it is a player, he's doing the same thing repeatedly over and over again. Now, I'm not sure that's a player. If it's a player, no offense to him, but he sucks ass. Like, I'm much better than him. Oh, shit. Wait, and should he be dead? Why are we still fighting? He's got no health left. Or does he have a whole nother HP bar? There we go, okay. He was basically at no health for a while. Winner. I love the boob armor. I love the boob torso armor. It just screams woman. Because women have boobs. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Follow me for more life advice. Leben. Oh, actually, I like that orange color. because that fits the Fox aesthetic of my channel. And I was always like the orangish, reddish Fox. But I told you, I went away from the whole Fox thing. Like, I don't use the Fox head as my image anymore. I'm not called Foxio Games because of the confusion. A lot of people were thinking I was a furry, and I really don't want that association. All right, Leben, you gonna die, man. You about to die. What the? Stop dodging my shit, dude. Oh, crap. Superpower! Bam! I love how awesome that looks, man. That move alone makes this game awesome. Oh no, I'm burning. I wonder if I could use healing items in this fight. Let's test it. Oh shit, I'm out of stamina. Let's try it out. Can I heal? No. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, damn, that's the first time I've ever been grabbed. I'm in trouble. Okay, okay, we're almost back on par. We're on parity now with health here. I still have no stamina. Oh, because of the burn effect. That sucks. All right, well, I'm going all in on the brawling then. I have no stamina to dodge. Super move, super move. Oh, I can't do the super move because I'm out of stamina. Damn it. Oh, shit. Super move. Oh, damn it. I wasn't even close to him. Alright, enjoy these 6 missiles. Good job dodging, but ain't gonna save you. Got him. Nice. Super move for the finisher. It just looks really cool. I love how visceral it feels. Like, it really feels like you're in a mech. Even though I know technically it's an exosuit, but it's a mech to me. Way of the Warrior. Bushido. That's what it says there. Bushido. But why does it say it in katakana? I guess they're all in katakana. It's because it makes it cooler to be in katakana. It was kind of weird how it forced me to fight that one dude without even giving me a choice. Sombre. You have to work your way up. I can't see who's beyond 13th. Okay, let me say this. That's a pretty cool looking mech design right there. Yokozuna. Sombre. I really would like to know, is this something another player created? The green one looks... Oh, that one looks awesome too. Oh yeah, look at the skull. Almost like a Spawn kind of style there. All right, here we go. Let's kick some robotic ass. Whoa, whoa! You missed me. Bam! Love that move. I know I say it every time, but I do. I might need to turn the difficulty up on the game. I don't think I put this game in easy. I think I went with normal. I start most games at normal, and I only change it if I feel like it's way too far to one side or the other. See, I can't dodge. I get caught in the combo. Ah, I missed. Damn. Oh, this guy turned out to be super easy. Bam! Awesome move right there. I can't remember what it's called, but I should figure that out. Burn trap. Yokozuna. Flower. You get rewards for it, so that's kind of cool, obviously. It's not just the thrill of the fight. It's also the rewards that you get. Let's take a picture of that. Spiel. Spiel. I'm adding an H sound to make it German. Rank match. I haven't died yet. I've gotten close once. And you were here to see it. No, I'm gonna miss if he keeps moving. Oh, shit. Woo! Alright. Oh, shit. He blew me back. Got him. That's like the cheat. That's like my cheat move. Yeah. I love the sound effect on it, too. It just sounds so cool. Okay, this guy is doing a much better job dodging. Damn it. Oh, shit. Oh, those are his missiles. Whoop. Special move, and bam. Got him. One more, one more. Oh, come on. And that's game. Game shot. Yeah, definitely way too easy for me. I don't even know entirely what I'm doing, and I'm winning. Woo, boy. I got the decal for supremacy. I don't know if I can do that. White people aren't allowed to claim supremacy. Rook. Yeah, that's a cool looking guy. Why does the list stop at 13? Is that as far as I'm allowed to go? Oh, maybe it's going to be like a special new challenger shows up when we hit 12. Rook. Rook is a cool name. I think Rook is a badass name. I don't know about you guys. Call your son Rook. You're setting him up for success. Just like this move right here. And here we go. Here we go. Oh, I can't do it. Why am I not? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. That's why. Bam. Supreme of the white variety. I don't know about that. Supreme white mayonnaise. How about that? Man, I'm kicking this guy's ass. Poor guy. I'm feeling bad for him. Oh, he's getting me with the laser. Still not even close, man. I'm wiping the floor with this guy. And finish him with... Oh, I couldn't get to the full super. We were halfway through the super for the finishing move. Get used to seeing winner. A winner is me. I'm getting a lot of C. Whatever the hell C is. Like currency? Plaid. He's gone to plaid. I like doing random quotes that people may or may not get. Oh, Avar. Or Avar. Okay, I can see someone liking that design. I'm not, like, huge on it. It kind of makes it look like he's a little fat dude. Let's take on Avar. And go! Oh, he's got one of those laser force shields or whatever. Can I break it? Oh, shit. I should have dodged. He's got two maces. Double maces. Dual-wielding maces. Oh, shit. Oh, whoops. I hit the Windows key. Damn. Oh, man. I missed. Whoa. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, see, I wasn't expecting that, so I didn't start mashing until afterwards. Damn. This is actually a challenge here. Oh, I got parried. How did I lose, man? I mashed the hell out of that button. That shield is really screwing things up for me. I dodged it. Damn. I'm no good with the... Ah. I couldn't break out of that. I missed. My super move missed. And bam! Got him. Okay. Shit. I saw that coming. Ooh, that does a shit ton of damage to him when he doesn't have his wuss shield out. Hiding behind his shield like the wuss he is. Okay, I like this fight. I actually have to be careful. I could die. I could definitely die right now. I don't have enough stamina to dodge. I gotta be super careful right now. Shit! Shit! Okay. Oh, shoot. It's down to the wire, neck and neck. I'm just gonna cheese it here. I'm just gonna cheese this fight now. Okay, I cheesed it at the end, but you gotta do what you gotta do to win. You gotta play the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. To which I say, why not both? You can hate the player and hate the game at the same time. King. That is the kanji character for king, after all. I think it's pronounced all. I mean, at least when it's combined with other kanji characters. I'm number 12. Oh, look. It's like that guy's got a face. Can I zoom in? Oh, yeah, you can zoom in on him. All right. Are we done with that for now? I guess we're done with that for now. Overly helpful mechanic. What a name. I guess I should see if I can spec out my exosuit with anything better. Well, that's not where you do it. You do it here. Hanger. I got the Blut Gang. Let's see if there's unequip. No, don't unequip it. Do we have anything better than the Blut Gang? 867. We have the Riddle. The Victorious Edge. I mean, I'm doing well with what I have, so maybe I should just keep what I have. The Ear Splitter. I like that one. I'm not sure why it's an ear splitter. Of all things to split, they could have called it the Skull Splitter. I really don't know. Like, do I have the best of all of the gear that I could have? I'm not sure. It's hard for me to even figure that stuff out. Let's see if maybe we can develop something here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I have any development data to get... Well, okay. So I could definitely do better for the arms. Actually, that looks like... Yeah, that's something I want to develop right there. Development data for the War Scythe. Do you want to equip? Yeah. Equip it, baby. And then... Oh, but I don't have the development data for the other side. That sucks. That's got some better stats, but not better all around. That's lock-on range and stamina efficiency. That's much better physical defense, but lower basic defense. I don't really know what all that means, though, honestly. Can I develop a better laser weapon? Like a... What are those things called that the Jedi have? Lightsaber? No. Would that be a better shield than what I have? Nah. Are there laser or physically immune enemies in the game? I don't think so. I haven't encountered any yet that I'm aware of. So that's a good question. I don't know. I think there are, I mean, there are enemies that mainly use lasers or enemies that mainly use physical. So obviously if you're up against a tough boss who uses powerful laser weapons, then you might want to switch out your armor for armor that has high laser defense. Can we buy the War Scythe? How do we compare it to what we have? Oh, that is the comparison right there. Okay. I think. So that's better all around other than the laser defense. They're all like C grades of everything. That's better in everything but basic defense. Yeah, we'll buy that. Sure. Right Van Brace is now equipped. So we have the War Scythe already. Do we have something better than the War Scythe? Nothing that's all around better, but I have a feeling this game isn't necessarily about getting something that's better in every category. It's kind of choosing the categories that you want. I guess I don't have any leg pieces to develop. Plenty to buy, though. The Claymore looks pretty good. I got the Claymore of the other one. I guess I'll get that. I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's better than what I have. I don't even know. I don't know, bro. Because I'm trying to like gauge based on what goes up and what goes down. There's also stamina efficiency, which is something to think about. Okay, that looks like it's better in almost every way. Spending some of this money I got. Let's see, can we get a better laser sword? Basic damage value. Total damage. So what's basic damage versus... I don't know. So that's much higher basic damage, so that's because it's a much slower hitting weapon. I like the style weapon I have now, the laser blade. Should I buy any of these items? Yeah. We find enough of those, so I probably have a bunch of junk things I don't need that I could sell, but man, that's a lot of work figuring out what I don't need at this point. All right, let's look and see if we have stuff equipped. Okay, which one do I have this one equipped? That's the one I have equipped, and it does not have a little slot for the extra doodad, the attachments. So I have that one, so I probably want to add an attachment, obviously. Swappable with other equipment. Should I swap it? Swap attachment into selected slot. Yes. I don't need attachments and stuff I'm not using. Hey, those don't have attachment slots. So I think everything that I have that has an attachment slot has an attachment on it. Okay. Cool. What about that? Does that have an attachment slot? Yeah, but that's got something in it. Okay. Auxiliary, the pulse grenade. Left weapon. Yep, okay. You know, oh shit. I'm beyond memory. I'm in memory overload? Seriously? It didn't warn me? Total memory consumption. Okay, well, I gotta do something about that then. I don't really use the shield very much. Well, that didn't go down much. What's this auxiliary one? How much memory does this take? What if I unequip it? That did nothing for memory, did it? Okay, so we got to figure out how to fix this memory overload issue, I guess. I guess we're in memory overload, aren't we? I can't entirely tell. Let's re-equip the shield. This configuration will cause memory overload. No. What did I do that did that? Let's see if we can change the attachment to help with the memory overload issue. All right, memory capacity up, right? That didn't seem to change much. Okay, do we have another memory up doodad? I mean, it's going up a little, but not much. I guess I went way overboard with the memory stuff. That's still too high. How did I shoot past my memory limit suddenly? I'm not even sure what I did that caused that. I could switch to the general. That puts me back down quite a bit. Alright, so now I'm there. That sucks. I had some good stuff on. Alright, so for the head, we don't need that memory thingy in there anymore. So let's switch that to, how about basic defense? Okay, let's make sure we didn't take it off something we have equipped. Yes, we did. All right, we'll put something in this one. How about physical defense up? And I don't think we have the war scythe equipped. Let's check. No, we have the claymore equipped. All right, so we got everything in its slot. Okay. Whew. It didn't warn me when I was equipping them in the shop. It'll usually warn you if you try to equip something, put you over memory overload. I need to watch like a video explaining all this crap to me so I know exactly what I'm doing here, because I feel like I really don't have all the knowledge I need for it. Oh, I can play cards with that guy. And then let's see if we can do any fusion shit. Although I think if, let's see. Press and hold C plus while rotating to fire randomly at surrounding enemies. Okay, that's cool. Slashes an enemy upward. Yep, that's the one I love. I got that equipped like 3 different times. I got it on laser blade, and Tachi. I got nothing equipped on two-handed blade. I guess I'll equip that. I don't know if it makes a difference since I'm not using it at the moment. Okay, I have no shield skills, nothing there. Can't add any passives, can't change to any other passives. Fusion skill list, factor compendium. Check factors that enemies have dropped. Alright, whatever the hell all this shit is, I don't know, man. Activate? Do you want to activate genes you own to acquire a skill? Yeah. We'll risk a mutation. Is it going to mutate us? Nope. I don't think it gave us any mutations. Though I believe it did put that thing on our back. And it made our eyes look all glowy. You have not collected enough genes to activate. Okay. So now let's equip skills again. So for the firearm, we have spray and pray. For laser blade, we have just that. So yeah, what about this? Oh, now we got some different stuff. Let's do increases femto efficiency by 2%, increases maximum stamina by 10. Stamina. Okay. We haven't collected enough genes? Oh, so as we collect the genes, we need to immediately use them because you can only have 5 at a time. So we got to use them right away to develop a skill. That makes sense. Let's see if we can build up our base anymore here. Switch the base pet. I already did that. I made it a cat. That was for my wife. Yeah, I want more effective items. That sounds like a good idea. Unlock restoration level 1. This will decrease screen noise and the restored beacons results. Sure, why not? Oh, look at that. I got an achievement. Oh, yeah. Increase the number of genes that can be possessed. That's cool. This increases the artillery's attack and the armor's defense. That's on the bike. I guess that's all we have for now. All right, let's get back out there. Okay, where do we want to go here? What quest is that? Forge, I need a favor. Sure, let's do it. Let's go see what that quest is. Maybe we can actually complete that one.
Ash, setting out.
I've always got Ash with me. I'd like to know if I can switch him out for somebody. How do I change who my partner is? I don't even know if I can, honestly. Set to show destination. Okay. That mission just says, I need a favor. Well, that doesn't tell me anything.
Enemy sighted. What an eyesore.
All right, let's see what this guy's going to tell us.
What's the job?
Someone's but let me go. Your run-of-the-mill generator with
Oh, this is that fly through the circles.
Where do I?
I'd like you to travel to the, and I'll be keeping pace with you. So don't fall behind me or you'll have to start over. All right. You ready to go?
I should change.
I got you.
Okay, we're not going to do that. I guess we might need better equipment to maximize stamina and femto efficiency for that. So that's what that quest is. Open a byway. Oh, yeah, let's go to do that one. That one should be easy enough. I just got to go close to it and bam. Get rid of those. Oh, that one's locked too? That one will get us closer. I like the X symbol of the game. It kind of reminds me of Xenogears, but it doesn't look the same. Different looking X, though. All right, we want to get right there. So it should be right over here, right? Oh, look at that. It's a bridge. We don't need bridges where we're going. And yeah, I gotta see if I can find a mod. She doesn't have the stamina for it. That's right. I need to see if I can get a mod that fixes the weird haze on the screen. Probably a reshade would work. Although some of the reshades, the presets or whatever that you download, they actually do affect performance quite a bit, which is interesting. You'd think it would be pretty minor as far as performance goes. Woo, we burned through a lot of femto. Oh, come on, how'd you miss? Now that's how you do it, folks.
Should be safe now.
Done. And I think we've unlocked it. Yep. Okay. Oh, what's down there? Oh, that's Ash. He's just down there doing his own thing, fighting everything he can find. So we've unlocked this one. Open a byway. Talk to Ash. So I have to talk to him? It's not working. I can't talk to him. How do I talk to him? Come on over here, Ash. Land. Maybe I can talk to you if you land. Nope. I can walk into him. I can phase through him. Yeah, that would make sense. You know, if you're going to be a mech suit pilot or an exosuit pilot, you got to be in shape. You got to be fit. Really don't know why it says talk to Ash. I can't talk to him. Do I go in here and talk to... Nope. I don't know. Not sure why it's telling us to do something we can't do. Let's go hit that one right there and open that up. Okay, let's get rid of the rest of these quick pins we set. Where's this other one at? There's another one somewhere that I put. Nah, I don't see it. Boop. Here we go. This one should be close by. Oh yeah, it's only like 900 feet or meters or whatever it's measuring in.
Enemy sighted. What an eyesore.
And there it is. Alright, any enemies around this one? No, I don't see any. Should unlock right about now. There we go. Stephanos Barons. Alright. It's always fun opening warp points or unlocking warp points. You feel like you're making progress even if you're not. Back up the reclaimer facilities. Now that looks like a good one to do. Yeah, let's go to that one. What's the closest warp point? Right there. Come on, open up. That looks like it's a main quest objective because it's an orange rather than the normal yellow. Alright, I assume we're going to have to fight here, right?
We're here.
I could use some more femto energy. What button? Control. I don't see any little femto energy deposits. Oh, one right there. Let's go to that one.
Enemy sighted. What an eyesore.
Oh, there's a stray right there. We'll take him out in a moment. All right, we're full again. Oh, this is a unique looking one. But he wasn't too much tougher. Oh, his corpse is just hanging off the side here. That's got better basic defense. Femto capacity goes down quite a bit, though. Oh, I was hoping that would be a better laser blade. Maybe there's like a certain way to try to get a better weapon. Like I need to develop it, or maybe there are some special weapons in certain areas. Alright, this, I believe, is going to take us underground.
What's going on?
Hey, I can't loot them. I guess those are friendlies. Looks like they beat up our comrades, so we're going to have to get revenge on behalf of our comrades here. But not before looting all the treasure. Gotta love that super fast run maneuver. Okay, is there gonna be a boss up here? It looks like there might be. Here we go. We got a story segment and maybe a boss fight. Is it gonna be with the demon chick with red skin? Have I seen the MGM Billy the Kid series? I have not.
Stop! Don't go any closer.
I'm not really much into westerns or western themes. Like, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2. Show your face, woman.
Between this and the garden, all artificial happiness, nothing real. And you want to be here? Surrounded by the pathetic dregs of society?
What'd you call us?
He got really mad about that. Being called the pathetic dregs of society.
Robbing an old woman of what little remains of her golden years. Shame on you.
Uh-oh.
You'd best entertain me, or I'll take his life in recompense.
So we don't get to see this woman's face. She is a sniper rifle chick.
Shot.
Listen to me. Use ranged attacks. Do not get her blood on you.
Keeping my distance will just make me an easier.
Okay, it said use ranged attacks.
Look into her eyes or you'll turn to stone.
Don't look into her eyes or you'll turn to stone. What is this, Medusa? There we go. This is turning out to be easy so far.
This is not to my level.
Here we go. Oh wait, is it actually bad to hit her with melee? Because I was warned not to hit her with melee, but I assume that's just like a story comment. Oh, dang it. Getting stuck on shit here. Where'd she go? Over here. Oh, damn.
Soon enough.
Ah,
How does death sound?
damn. Once she hits, she hits. I gotta keep her locked down. Got her. Oh no, I gotta reload. Don't aim at me. Alright, special move. Oh, total miss. Total fail. Come on, bam! Got her with it. Nice. And here we go, finisher. Oh yeah, there we go. Finisher with the special move. Nice.
That I can't just kill you off. You're much too fun to play with.
I love it whenever you beat the boss, they always like mock you like you're so weak.
Choose your battles wisely, young one. What you see now is merely an illusion.
Oh, it's not the real her. The real her is so much more powerful.
Maybe you're right. We'll meet again.
We will meet again, of course.
Let us live. What could she be thinking?
Let us live. We were winning. Like big time.
Whatever. We've got to report to Raven about this. We can head to the other reported sighting or go back to base. Your call.
Oh, that's her helmet. Nice. How much memory does that require, though? It would put me in memory overload. Ultra lightweight greaves, ground emergency dodge level 2, femto capacity up, ground
You ought to
speed
consider
up.
buying equipment
You
from
know
the
what?
shop. You can also
I'm
submit
gonna use
blueprints
that.
and develop your own.
I think I'm gonna put that on. I think I put it on, right? Oh, we could use these things against her. They even had multiple repair containers I didn't need. Any treasure in here? Femto zone. Oh, I haven't seen one of those before. Really, you like the original Red Dead Redemption? Was the original Red Dead Redemption also a open world game? I've seen bits of it, but not a whole lot. There we go. Figured there might be a treasure chest in here somewhere. Nope, nope, nope. That's just a repair thingy. I guess we continue onward. Is that the way we came in? Which way do we come in? I think this is the way forward, right? Or it's a dead end. Maybe it's just a dead end. Okay. Aid the defense base. Aid the storage facility. Okay, so there's another place we need to go to? Oh, it's Julia. Let's help her out. Oh, that's a player that died. Poor Julia. Okay, where's this other location we're supposed to go to? Over here? Those are locked. Okay, we'll just travel to the byway so we can get out of here real quick. Whoop. Up, up. Shooting past everyone here. Okay, story segment.
Disappeared in this forest.
Got it. I'll have a look.
That's it? My brother disappeared in this horse. Okay, I'll go find him. Well, that was quick. Didn't the original Red Dead Redemption come out on, like, the Xbox? Recording device. Is this the brother? Are we supposed to follow that to where the brother went? So I guess we're looking for this dude's brother. Boundary warning. All right, let's see if we can interact with this thing. I mean, these things highlight, but there doesn't appear to be anything I can do with them at the moment. Oh, that guy's coming with us. He's just joining us for the hunt. Oh, it's the Xbox 360. I thought it might have come out for the original actual Xbox. Check it out. We can cut trees down. And why not? You get resources for it. All right, is this guy right here in the center, or is this just marking the center of the zone to search? Oh,
It's him.
there it
He's
is.
on the ground. Don't tell me the immortals got him.
Stay here. I'll go have a look. Hey, you okay?
Uh-oh. It's a trick.
We got him, Baron!
Hook, line, and
What's going on?
oh, you know, just
What?
Baron!
get out of here.
But how?
Let me think.
That was a practical joke?
Get back. Damn it.
Well, these are just regular enemies. These shouldn't be hard.
What do I do?
Oh, got hit by the laser, though. No problem. Oh, there's more, but... Oh, damn. They just all fell apart. That was quick. Easy.
I was so scared.
Thank you.
Alright, they got some typical Japanese dialogue. They talk about how scary it was. I'm like, nothing happened to anybody. Oh, wow. They're not kidding about these greaves. Like the leg piece. Look how much faster I move by default. Okay. Oh, yeah, I want that. Let's take that one. That one looks like it has some good stuff. Wow. I do move a lot faster. Yeah, basic speed is so much faster. But I don't think it translates to flying speed.
What an eyesore.
Yeah, get out of the range of those lasers. They do quite a bit of damage if you get caught in them. And bam! Alright, where's the other guy? There he is. Done. See, I just can't find a laser blade that's better than the one I have. I want the total damage value to go up. I wonder if the hangar has like a total inventory limit, because I'm sending so much stuff to the hangar. Let's go unlock this, and we're coming towards the end of this stream. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Grand Theft Auto by any means. Is this gonna unlock? Oh, it's a tunnel. How do I unlock it? It just doesn't unlock. Maybe it's like a story thing. Yeah, I did not expect shooting it to unlock it. Alright, I think that's the end of that quest. Find the brother. It's a practical joke. Oh! I've not fought one of these before. Let's check it out.
That's a big one. Don't know if we'll stand a chance, but it's worth a try.
Ash seems to think we'll get our asses kicked. Let's find out. Let's see. Where's this health bar? I can't see it at the moment. There it is. Grossam RT Alpha. Alright, let's use the special move. Oh, we're inside him. Camera's wigging out. Oh, he moved quick. How can I... Oh, there we go. Head. Let's get him right on the head. Oh, he got me too. We use some healing spray. I gotta be careful. That head is dangerous. Might want to aim for something else here. Oh, shit. Don't get hit by the laser. Oh, man. I barely dodged it. I ran out of stamina, too. Okay, I can't catch up to him. He keeps running off. Please don't shoot me with that laser. I have no stamina right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can break this piece. Break it. And super move. Okay, well, he wasn't kidding. This guy is going to be tough. I had to heal a whole bunch, but I don't have unlimited heals. Come on, get to that weak point. I've exposed the weak point. Should be able to do some more damage to him. Alright, let's target it. The laser's what I need to worry about here. Okay, we're doing all right. And super move. I'll just keep doing the super move. What is that? Oh, okay, to use the stamina in femto. Okay, so that's the limitation on the super move is femto. Ah, I wasted that one. I can't get a lock on. There we go. Whoa. No late. Oh. Oh. Okay. He's aiming at Ash. Good. As long as it's not me. Oh, let's take his foot out. How about that? Uh-oh. Ah, damn it. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's the weak point right there, the heart. All right, let's aim at the heart. Super move the heart. Okay, I need to switch to repair spray. Okay, I need to switch to another repair spray. There we go. Oh, man. I tried to get out of the way, but I couldn't. I failed. Sometimes it breaks your lock on, and it's hard to reestablish it. Damn, he got me again. Oh. Thankfully, that one didn't get me. Oh, shit. Oh, got him. Come on, super move it. Oh, we got this, we got this, we got this. Damn, look at all that damage he did in one shot. Okay, I need defense up. Well, we'll use the defense up. Oh, shit, I need heals, I need heals. First aid kit, first aid kit. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. I used the first aid kit. Why didn't it healing me? That repair. Oh, I'm out of all my repair sprays. I've like got no health at the moment. I don't know how I'm still alive. Oh no. No, he's dead too. He's dead too. That counts, right? Does that count as me defeating that thing? I don't think it counted, did it? Nah. Well, that's a good place to end the stream. We're at exactly 2 hours. That sucks. He literally fell down dead the moment I died. So close. Can we still see where he is? Okay, he's right there. Okay. I'm going to get a little closer to him, and then I'll save the game. So I'll pick back up there. All right, we can see him. Let's save this bad boy. And, yeah, that's it. All right, super cool. Thanks for everyone that joined. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the like button. If you're watching this after the fact, you can still hit the like button and leave a comment down below because apparently you don't count on YouTube anymore if you don't leave a comment. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell icon. There is, of course, a Patreon and a join link if you want to actually send a few bucks my way. That's always appreciated, but never required. Thanks again, everyone that showed up. Awesome conversation, awesome stream. Really enjoying this game so far. I think I'm definitely going to take this to at least the end of the game. I doubt I'm going to 100% it or do all the missions in it, obviously, because there's a ton of stuff to do. But that will be it for today, guys. Again, thank you so much. Appreciate everyone that was here, everyone that joined in the conversation. Always a good time. I'm Fox with RealMarcFoxx. This is the G3 Brigade. G3 Live is out. We'll see you guys all.